So yesterday I went shopping. What do you call the person that helps you shop? Are they just a retail worker? You know, they're like getting you shit and whatever. Slave? The sales associate. Okay, the sales associate. So I'm shopping at this store. It's a pretty nice, like, bougie store. Yeah. And this sales associate is like a very clean, well put together, honestly, like, handsome guy. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's gonna know what I mean, but sometimes guys scare me because I feel like if I talk to them too much, listen, I'm not even saying this is like an egotistical thing, but it's like all of us, like, I feel like you're gonna think I'm interested in you if I speak more than 3 words. Which obviously is not the case for all guys, but that's why, you know, I keep the speaking to a minimum. Anyways. So, you know, I'm like, I want to try this coat. I want to try that coat. I want to try this. I want to try that. Talking, all good, whatever. I finally pick out all the stuff that I want to buy. And while he's ringing me up, I'm not gonna lie, the process is taking a hot minute. So he's talking to me about a bunch of stuff. He's like, oh, like, are you from LA? Do you live here? Blah, blah, blah. And then he says, what do you like to do for fun? Which is such a weird fucking question. Like, what do people ever say? So I was like, well, you know, I game. I like to read. I like to hang out with friends. I do a bit of pottery. Like the usual, right? The usual. No, I could tell he had no idea who I was. Also because he was like, you like to game? Like, he probably barely has played a game in his life. But anyways, so he's like, oh, you like to game? Oh, what kind of books do you like to read? Blah, 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 blah. Right? At the end of the interaction, he's getting my name for the bill. And he's like, oh, what's your last name? And I said, Anys. He looks me dead in the eye and he goes, anus. And when I tell you, my jaw dropped. Like, I was in shock. It was like he didn't even try to pronounce it like properly or decently whatsoever. And also, he had the most blank look in his face. Anus. Like, he was telling me that that's my last name. And I'm like, no, like, it's a Y. It's and this dude, like, he looks like a model. I'm like, why are you even a sales associate? Like, you could just go fucking model. And he's just looking at me like, anus. I can't even, like, also because it's just like a private part of your body. You never hear that word out loud. So he's funny and handsome. I don't think it was a joke. I really don't. And so I turned to him, no, like, Anis. He's not laughing. He's not. He just looks down. I couldn't tell if I just got pranked or what. Like, what the actual fuck? Anyways, it freaked me out. Maybe he thought that I was pranking him, but it's like, no, that's just my actual last name. And then when he handed me my bags, he was like, what are you doing this weekend? I was like, sir, after you just sternly said the word anus to me, what am I supposed to do? What? I can't. And guys, you know, 26 years of living, I've never had someone try to pronounce my last name like that. You know, most people will go out of their way to not make it sound like that. But he just went for it. He really just went for it. frightening. Not gonna lie, he just like me for real. No way. No one does that. Like, truly, no one does that. It's weird. Bro, risking it all. Should have told him you are married and it's actually Mrs. Anus. Facts. When you free. Traumatizing Riz. Well said. Traumatizing Riz. So no date this weekend with him then? No. If you traumatize me before we even go on a date, we're not gonna go on a date. You know what I mean? It's like I can't trust you with my peace of mind. I trust you. Why not wear a ring so you can avoid all the trouble? Why can't men just not be trouble? I also, like, I just hate that energy of, like, the only way that a guy won't hit on you is if they think that you're married with 3 kids. And then, like, oh, that's probably too much baggage. But I'll be her side piece still. Ew. That's true. Some people will still try. Wait, is Poki's last name actually spelled Anis, since I'm not sure if I heard letters right? Yeah, it's spelled Anys. And it's pronounced Anis. And he looked me dead in the eye and he goes, anus. Not as a question, as a statement. Like, this is your last name. Did you know your last name sounds like a butthole? Sorry. Like, my feelings were hurt a little bit. I don't know. Bro, yeah. I don't know if he did. Because when I said I played video games, he was so confused. He was like, do you, like, play on the computer? I was like, no, I play them in my mind. I actually play them with other men. I'm actually just playing the men. Sorry. You know? Actually, maybe he looked up. I really hope he didn't look up my name and then anus. That would just be weird. Yeah. How do you deal with people that give you a harassment vibe? I don't. You know? Did you find the... I don't think it was a joke, guys. I don't think it was a joke. Man was definitely trolling. When I tell you, he did not even giggle when I giggled, okay? This was the interaction. So how do you spell your last name? Actually, he was happy when he asked that. So how do you spell your last name? It's Anys. Anus. It's pronounced Anis. Like, it's not giving I was joking vibes, you know? He was not kidding. And also, like, throughout the whole, because low-key, we spent like 30 minutes together. I was shopping. He didn't give me a trolling vibe. It was the most deadpan shit I've ever seen in my life. The most. Plus 1 heartbeat, thank you so much. That took a lot out of me. I'm calling it, he thought the name was fake and you were dropping a creepy hint. Oh my God. Do you think? Okay, but I told him, oh, it's pronounced Anis. So he must know. So what you answered to what are you doing this weekend? I don't want to tell you guys because I feel like you're going to make fun of me. You know? I don't want to. I don't want to. Hang with my cats. No, for real. I was close to saying that. I gotta go feed my cats the whole weekend. They eat a lot, so it is what it is, you know. We won't. You will laugh. No, here's the thing. Like, it's not it's not even I don't want you guys to laugh. It's like, it's not funny enough to share. It's just kind of cringe. And you guys have seen enough cringe of me. Like, you don't need to see more. You know? You know? Okay. So he's handing me my bags and he's like, so what are you doing this weekend? Well, not in a Valley Girl voice like I just did. But he's like, what are you doing this weekend? And the thing is, like, I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I don't. And I said that. I was like, I can't even do. I can't say it, man. I can't just fucking say it. Okay. I'm in so much pain. Like, that's how I know I'm fucking cringe. Like, this is so vulnerable to talk about. Because I didn't want to allude to the fact that I might be free because then he'll ask me out. And it's like, you've traumatized me once. I don't need you to traumatize me twice, baby. So I legit said, I was like, oh, I'm not sure. I have to check my calendar. Like, I don't even really keep track of what day it is. I just throw it on the GCal. Because I do. But also, I don't want to be like, I'm free. Because then he'll be like, let's do something. I'm like, I'm busy, but I don't know what the fuck with. I gotta look at my calendar. And I think calendar is. And I think, I mean, you know, the convo is done there. I think he got the hint, so that's good. We're right. Okay, well, some people are like, oh, that's not very cringe. But then some people are like, it's not so. Who knows? Why are you like this? How else do you want me to be? Because what am I doing this week? I'm streaming and I'm uploading a video. Am I going to tell him that? No. What am I doing tomorrow? I'm grabbing coffee with someone in the morning. That's it. And I only know that because I looked at my calendar. That's what the fuck I'm doing. Looking at calendar means never. I guess that's good, right? I guess that's good. Because that's what we're trying to do. Basically dissed him, did I? He was nice. Aside from the anus thing, I couldn't do it with that. Nah. It was over. Honestly, I thought he was pretty cool before that. I think I'm gonna add that to my list of icks. If a man even says the word butthole or anus, it's done. Fader than a hoe, fader than a hoe, fader than a hoe. Yeah, it's over. If one day my husband said that word, the next day we're getting a divorce. Okay, not actually. I'll be right back. Hold up. What is the joke with fader than a hoe? It's this guy. You gotta watch the video. Yeah. She's checking her calendar. Fulcrum, come in. Listen. I can't. Like, you guys can't be knowing this type of shit about me. Like, you're memeing my life. You're memeing my fucking life. This is me. This is my life.